Good day, Spraylock Nation. Again, Josh and Brent here coming to you from our undisclosed location.
Chattanooga, Tennessee.
I know, we got We're proud of Chattanooga. We're proud of where we came from. We're proud of our background involved in it. We're really happy to be with Spraylock. But today we want to talk to you about when and where to use our product lines. We've got two product lines. We've got an SCP line of 327 and 578, and we got the P3 line of Protect, Industrial, Marine. Today we want to talk to you about, we've got them located basically into three sections, three solutions.
Yeah, so if you visit our website, you'll see it broken up into three main market areas.
So we want to talk to you about when to specify them and where. Brent, if you don't mind, I want to ask you a quick question.
Yeah.
If we're talking about concrete durability, obviously that's going to be the P3 Marine, P3 Protect, and P3 Industrial.
Sure.
But when you're talking to an architect, you do AIAs,
Yeah.
and they ask you, hey, your product, where does it fit in? Where would you talk to them about the concrete durability and where those three products would fit?
Yeah, so durability and permeability of concrete are inversely related. So as concrete becomes more permeable, it gets to be less durable, and vice versa. As concrete is more permeable, it's less durable, and less permeable equals more durability. So our products come in to reduce the permeability of concrete. Now, for specific purposes, if you're talking about exterior concrete that you want to protect from freeze-thaw damage, de-icing salts, you want to keep the concrete looking good for as long as you can by taking out or reducing the amount of voids that are near that surface that can hold dirt and grime and fungus and those kind of things. You want to keep that concrete looking good, and you want to help it be protected from the environment. Then we're talking about P3 Protect for that exterior concrete. That P3 Protect does a wonderful job of keeping that concrete performing and looking very, very good for a long time. P3 Industrial is used when you're wanting to restrict liquid water movement or water vapor transmission for things like paints and coatings in exterior, but also in like a roofing situation or vertical wall applications, those kind of things. So,
or even for polished floors.
Or even for polished floors, yeah. P3 Industrial does a great job there. And then P3 Marine's really pretty self-explanatory. You know, we think automatically, we think salt water, but anytime you have a liquid water marine situation, whether it's salt water or fresh water, then the P3 Marine can help with concrete durability by really closing off that capillaries and void structures to liquid water movement, and especially in saltwater instances, slow down the transmission of chlorides into the concrete. So that durability, that whole durability equation, as you reduce permeability, you increase durability. So that's what the products are all based around, is that reaction that happens in the capillary void space and how it closes it up. So those are your durability products. So what's the next market?
Well, then you got the floor and moisture management and mitigation, the 327 and the 578 lines. So if you're talking to an architect about that, we're talking about just any type flooring or?
Yeah, so great question. And the floor moisture market's a really, really good market for us because floor moisture has been a problem since they got rid of cutback adhesives back in the 80s or whenever that happened. And the new flooring adhesives had to have lower VOC content and those kind of things, and they became more moisture sensitive. So what we're able to do by reducing concrete permeability is to take those water vapor transmission levels that are so critical for adhesives and flooring products. We're able to take those to levels where that concrete can receive any flooring product in as early as 14 days from time of concrete placement. So in other words, you can hard schedule your flooring and adhesive installs without worrying about having to even test.
Right, and for the most part, we know that's the case. You're going to hard schedule, but
Yeah.
in cases of a remodel where you got to get in and out really quick, that 14 days becomes a time factor for many contractors on getting flooring back down.
Great question. So what's the next market?
Well, the last one that we have currently right now would be the concrete waterproofing, which goes down to the P3I and the P3M, the P3 Industrial, and the P3 Marine.
Yeah, so when waterproofing is important, waterproofing of a structure such as a tank, below grade basement walls, for instance, that's like in a parking structure or something like that, then waterproofing becomes part of the equation. You don't want liquid water moving through your concrete. And In those cases, then you want to specify P3 industrial, P3 marine. And by closing off that capillary void structure, the matrix of the concrete can be waterproof to where liquid water is not moving through the matrix of the concrete. Now, cracks, it is important to point out that cracks, joints, penetrations all have to be treated like you normally would. So you don't want to count on the product to close the cracks and joints and penetrations.
Or to bridge over it.
Yeah,
You mentioned it. Now, I know we recommend that if you do have a crack or joint in its existing concrete, we would prefer to go ahead and spray it before you treat those.
Oh, that's a
because
great
we can
point.
stop we won't bridge the gap, but we can close off those sidewalls of the crack so the lateral water movement is slowed.
Yeah, and we have seen in like tunnel applications and things like that, we've also seen the amount of crack injection is reduced when you close off those sidewalls like we're talking about. So spray it first and then come back and treat your cracks and joints and penetrations, and then you'll find that you get a more complete job, and the amount of chasing those water leaks goes way, way down. So use our products in a waterproofing context to make your lives easier and make the whole project a big success.
When can you specify our SCP products? Anywhere you're placing concrete.
Yeah. Where would you not want to specify the SCP products?
Call or contact us to let us know if you got any questions about what our products can do for you. Thank you.